Whoa, earthquake. Wiggy time on the fly, baby. Back coming at you one more time. And this one was requested by one of my subscribers or someone that just happened to see one of my videos. This is the incomparable Modtrom Video Productions, Jersey All Pro Wrestling, September the 10th, 2006. And there he is, Monsta Mack. One-on-one with Rhino, as you see it in the description. Excuse me, I just drank a bunch of water. It's going down the wrong pipe, and it was cold. So there's that. Monsta Mack getting his singles push here, as he's going for the Jersey All Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And whoa. There I am with my sweet-looking frosted tips. I love that haircut. And Mack running the ropes. Mack could move in there. He popped me right there. I don't think he realized that. And I see that Mack puts up his videos on there. Mack, take this video, put it in your playlist. Modtrom, I don't know if you have this up, put it in yours. Modtrom, you got to be doing a lot more in the industry. And who is that? Talia? I can't tell. I'm not looking. Oh, it's Alicia. So there's Alicia. Ooh, looking good, mama. Ow, damn, Melinda. Is that chop booty or your mama have reindeer? God, sorry for the shaking. Oh, all right. Let me correct this. All right, that's Modtrom shaking. There's Rhino, and I said this in one of my comments. Wow, your hair looks amazing, Curly. Good Lord, you were gorgeous. And it could. We didn't need a close-up of that, Modtrom. The greatest professional wrestling manager of all time, Johnny D, is there with his man, Rhino. And one thing, Johnny D must have known the promoters or something, because he'd always manage the champion. It's like, if you were in his corner or you were under his tutelage, good Lord, I apologize for that. If you were under his tutelage, you went right to the top. He was like Harvey Whippleman, baby. Rhino, Rhino is everything you'd want in a wrestler. He just looks the part. He's just, I can't put him over enough. I take that belt. I think we're popping each other here. And I'm trying to bite my lip because he made me laugh. I forget what the hell he said. He did something. He said something to make me laugh. Because we were becoming friends at this point. Because when you first meet a guy off TV, when you first meet a guy off TV, I mean, they think everyone in the locker room is a toady. You know, we're just indie goofs. But I think the more he got to know me, the more he got to like me. You know, just like everybody in wrestling that I ever met. Monsta Mack, there it is. You giving someone the finger? What could he have come out with? If Raven was here, Raven would shit on you, Monsta Mack, because you gotta have a robe. Gotta have a robe. Presentation. But he's right. I mean, you gotta have some sort of presentation. Mack could have had something. But Mack, sorry, I was looking at something there. There's another, this is, I think, the only Jersey All Pro Wrestling show that I could remember that was on a Friday with no lights, no piping, no drapes. Something was up. Johnny D's talking, of course, the audio. You're going to have to check out Modtrom if you want the audio. On mine, you only get my commentary. And to my boy, Enzo TV, who does watch some of my matches. Sorry you don't like my commentary, sir. I will try to do my best. I just try to give some background on the event, on the match in question. Like when we called this spot here for Johnny D to cut a 48-minute promo. That was talked about. No, it was not. But yeah. So Monsta Mack now is having to sit here listening to his former manager, the guy who led him to multiple tag team championships, with a partner who was on a milk carton at this time. But Rhino, and eventually, I mean, Moff did come back, but Moff and Rhino, I think they worked each other at the end of 2010. And it was just too late. Whoa. There's a little freaking, it was a little too late to have Moff and Rhino meet. I mean, the match was still good. They worked on one of the anniversary shows. And Mack is not going to listen to any of that. He came here to win this heavyweight championship. God, I wish the quality was a little better. God, that is God, I don't know if you could see that at home. I'm going to try to fix this here. There we go. It's a little better, but... God, you could tell the difference between when it's taped. I mean, when they got the spotlights with it all black, and then you got like the house lights on. It just creates a different visual. Because Montrom, I mean, they were fantastic. They were just unbelievable in the promos that they could cut, the videos that they could cut, and their overall production, their overall picture that they painted. It really made Jersey All Pro Wrestling everything it was. Jersey All Pro they left a lot on the table, man. I mean, they wish they were still running today. No, good Lord, see ya. Oh. RF video. Sucks to be you. That's a hit. That's what that was. Did I run over and mess with Rob and Doug? God, Doug was gone just a few months later. This is September 10th, 2006. Right there I am trying to steal a shirt. I was trying to put one of those shirts in my pocket. I think Finkelstein caught me. There's a reason they went into that table. I would love to get the story. Oh, I got to find out what the hell that was all about. But there's Rhino now. They're going up the steps. They're going all the way up top. Good Lord. He hit him with a skateboard? He might have. And now Rhino has Monsta Mack right where he wants him. I forgot they went into the table. God, I forgot all about that. It sucked. I really I was trying to pawn his shirt. And not enough guys did this. I mean, every match can't do it. But actually enough guys did. Trenton, Teddy did it. Jay Lethal and Azrael did it. Yeah, a bunch of guys did go way up there. And damn, Mack, nice bump. Good Lord, that was nice. Mack, when he, I hate to say when he wanted to, making him sound lazy, but Mack could do some stuff that just looked good because his body was just, he's got a unique look. He was a big fucking guy. He was just a big dude. Big. If Mack squatted and worked out like a maniac, oh man, how big would he have been? He would have been he was already a tank. Much like Rhino. And now Mack's going to return the favor. Rhino, why don't you go down some steps? Nicely done. This is something. And Mack now, using that chair, not much I can do about it here. I'm just a spectator. This was a falls count, not falls count anywhere. It was a no-holds-barred match, apparently, because I'm not enforcing anything. Fallon, get out of the way. No, not Jimmy Fallon. I'm talking about John Fallon. Second biggest New York Giants fan of all time. Next to the dastardly one, Danny Doring. You might remember him from ECW. Danny Doring, huge New York Giants fan. Mack now with some sort of weaponry. Wallops Rhino. Wow, I remember that dude's table. He had good stuff too. And there I am trying to protect his table. I tried to do things to pop the guys. Right? Oh, yeah, well, I couldn't protect that one. Mack now. Ooh, take that Macho Man Wrestling buddy. Wish I knew that was there then. I'd have bought it and, left it in my car. Too bad JAP couldn't do more. Now we got Rhino Stereo Jr. Gonna throw a luchador mask on. I bet that one sold immediately. Oh, let me get the one Rhino wore. I'd have charged double. Rhino has Monsta Mack right where he wants him now. I'm just gonna say that every time a guy's on the offense. Because it sounds good. Mark Clemson could commentate. I can commentate. Monsta Mack and Rhino, they're going to... And very smartly here. The other matches on this card, I put up a couple. You saw Low Key versus Azrael. That was on this show. I put up a couple matches from this event. And a lot of them were in the ring. So, of course, Rhino, Monsta Mack is the main event. Do something different. And save something for the main event. And they did. They saved the going to the outside. Let the main eventers do it. And they did. Johnny D, why is he, the referee, me, should have his eyes, his left eye, right eye, and brown eye, because I have brown eyes, on Johnny D to make sure he's not doing anything in there. God, the frickin' merch tables just took all the offense. They just sold. Any future wrestlers in the crowd? I saw someone during the Jay Lethal Dan Moff match I put up. Someone was standing next to Scotty. I said Scotty Too Hotty. Too Hot Steve Scott. Too Hot Steve Scott was in every JP show. He was at every one. I remember seeing him all the time. Falaba. He was at every JP show for a while. He's like, hey, I live in Bloomfield. How do I get into wrestling? And look at that. Because of me, being his friend and telling him where to go, he became what he became. No, I didn't even open the door. I just told him how to open the door, and he did all the work himself. Mack whoops Rhino, a nice bump by Rhino. That's another thing about Rhino. He was a lot of companies' champions at this time, and he could work with anybody, and he would work with anybody. He would I don't ever hear Rhino say, nah, I can't take that. I have to look strong. I never heard him say that. Maybe he has, but I never heard it. Nice power slam by Rhino. Rhino was just, he gave you as much as he took. He took as much as he gave you, I should say. An equal opportunity wrestler. He would, he'd put you over as much as you'd put him over. He's just, I'm running a company. I'm making sure Rhino is there. Bottom line, I'm just making sure he's on my team because he's a guy you want working for your company. That's probably why Vince keeps bringing him back. Impact, WWE, they all bring these guys back. The guys like him, guys like Viscera will always be back. Midian. Monsta Mack going for a slam, could not quite negotiate it. Rhino does get him up. Is he going to... Oh! Face first into that table. As Rhino has Alicia and Johnny D in his corner, he's feeling good about holding on to that belt. And there's Alicia. Alicia, you curled your hair more. Good Lord, remember how freaking gorgeous you looked with curly hair. 2 count only. See, it's not weird because... what? Sorry, I just dropped something. Look, the fans are into this. They're standing. Just say, I wish I could ask who was in charge of the building why they didn't do the lights, why they didn't have the draping. I don't know if maybe they couldn't get it in time or... Because it does make a difference. Just the overall look of the show, how it's presented. It's more aesthetically pleasing with lights on and the black drapes. God, JP was just so much more potential was there. Had all the potential, should have been so much more. We had Modtron. Got a guy like Mack who was never going to not be there. He's a good, locker room guy to have. Oh, nice power bomb right through. And low key there. Moff, was that it? Is that enough to get him? 3. No, 2. I thought that was 3, too. It was 2. It wasn't 3. It was 2. So it was 3. Well, it was 2. It wasn't 3. You had Jay Lethal, an up-and-comer. You had Azrael, Arcadia, throw in there. You had good tag teams. Great referees. JP really had it all as far as they had all the accoutrement you needed for a successful company. They just didn't have the money. They didn't have the vision. They had a guy with money, but not enough. Rhino goes for the gore. Not enough. Bam! There's a gore of his own by Monsta Mack. Nicely done. Is that going to be enough? See, I don't remember that. And if I was there right now, I would see right here. I was thinking about giving Johnny D the cop killer right here. I was thinking about, no, Johnny D, you better get down. See, now you done did it. Hey, Monsta Mack will help you right into the ring, sir. Johnny D would take bumps. He couldn't bump, but he would take them. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Don't ruin that purple shirt. It's his best purple shirt. I miss you, Johnny D. Where the frig are you? I miss you. I really do. We had so much fun. Last time I saw him was Frank's wake. Holy shit, it's the last time I saw him. His mom passed away soon after that. And the camera's panning. See, whenever the camera pans, it's like you're setting yourself up. And who is that there? Is that the girl from the ring? I can't tell who the hell that is. Monsta Mack He's at the top shelf. He's at the top floor of the elevator. Nails it with the froggy splash. Oh, that's right. He hit Johnny D with it because Trent didn't get there in time. So Mack had to splash him. I remember that. Johnny D's chewing his gum, looking up at the top rope like, shit, Trent's not stopping me. So Mack took care of him, though. Trent goes for the Yakuza. Doesn't work. Oh, no. Trent's going to get power bombed. Yes. Ooh, ate it. Nice. Turn around. Into the gore. Oh, sold the shit out of it. Mack, that was awesome. Got him. Rhino with the 3. That's a finish. It sucked that Rhino had to win with outside interference. But the way it was done was perfect. That was great. That was sweet. Mack, if you called, I don't know who called that. I was there when it was called, but I don't remember. But excellent. That was excellent. Bing, bing, bing. Turn around. Bam. Monsta Mack selling it hard, selling it good. That gore, that's the best tackle. It's better than Goldberg's spear. I'm not going to say one's better than the other, but that gore is just something special. Rhino gets the victory over Monsta Mack. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. September 2006. Bringing it back. No lights, JP. What the hell? Everybody in this match did a good job except the goofy, blonde-haired, frosted-tipped, sexy-looking ref, who's the shits. Johnny D had to take the splash. I forgot about that because Trent was late getting there. Well, he wasn't late, but he just didn't cut Mack off. Mack would have looked stupid just jumping down. Rhino's going to carry him out. Johnny D was okay. Rhino is your champion. Like, comment, subscribe. Arrivederci and ciao. And it sucks that you can't really hear audio. But Trent is now going to run down. It's like that Trent got up and didn't sell that powerbomb better. However, he did. So Trent Acid cost Monsta Mack the championship. They would fight later in Boston. I don't have that match. Monsta Mack, I know you're watching this. If you have that match, man, put that shit up. I was in Boston, right? Braintree? I think it was. December of that year, I believe. Charlie Haas wrestled. And that was the first time I ref for Charlie Haas was that show. Which is weird because we'd seen a lot of each other. That's when I reffed Alicia versus Jackie Gaeta, and that might have been Jackie Gaeta's best match. So maybe I do have that somewhere. I'll look for it. Anyway, I'm yapping while Trent is just shitting on Monsta Mack on the mic. Arrivederci, ciao. Hope you enjoyed this one. And if you never saw this one, well, now you did. And you have me to thank for it. Matron Production, Matron Rules, what, signing off.